Welcome to Blasters 18 Holes. I'm PGA Golf Professional Jimmy Hanlin.
And I'm LPGA Tour player Natalie Gulbis. Today, we are at St. Pete, Clearwater.
We are at Dunedin Golf Club. It's a Donald Ross restored design. It's awesome. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And the rest of this area too, Nat, is just amazing.
You know I love this area, but this golf course is what I've really been looking forward to seeing.
Kicking off our day at the historic Dunedin Golf Course, Natalie and I will have all kinds of stories to tell you about this place as we go through the day. The beautiful Donald Ross design. Hole number one is a par 4. It's a slight dog leg to the left, and what you're going to see here is the bunkers can be penalizing. So get the drive right in between those fairway bunkers, have a wide open shot into that green. Get in the wind, get in the hole. Very clunky, but right by the hole. All right, time to get it going right now on hole number 2 here at Dunedin Golf Club, because it's a long dog leg left, par 4 around these two beautiful live oak trees. Second shot uphill into this green. Number 1 handicap hole. You better be ready to play by the time you get to number 2. Get all over it, honey. Be the right one. Hole number 3 is a par 3 here at Dunedin, and one thing you're going to see here on this restoration is Chris Spence did an incredible job of taking the greens back to Donald Ross's original sizes. Also awesome here is the bunkering, and I would tell you, if you want to have a good round here, you better avoid it. Be enough, Plum. Get over that bunker. Ooh, barely.
The 4th hole is called Oh No. You're going to find out right away. It's a hard dog leg to the right, and there's hazard and trouble all the way up the left side. So you have to hit a 3-wood or a long iron as straight as you can, and then you will have a shorter shot as your approach.
Ooh, that was solid. Wow, that's a good shot. Look at you turning it right into the hole. Wow, good shot.
Hole number 5 is a short par 4 on the card, but it's straight uphill. So it plays at least a couple clubs longer into the green, and it's longer off the tee. Only thing you have to worry about is driving into the bunker that's in the middle of the fairway, but it's an easy hole, just take enough club.
All right, Nat, right to fairway, right where she's supposed to be. Drive of the day, brought to you by Cincinnati Camp Cedar. All right, Natalie, we're making our way through Dunedin Golf Club, and number 1, the history here is unbelievable. I was just telling you how this is the original home of the PGA of America.
Which is crazy.
The first ever PGA merchandise show, which you've been to many times. I think
Many
I met you there years ago, is bigger than a city.
Oh my gosh.
The first one ever was in the parking lot here
Woody,
at Dunedin.
think about that. Like, if you know golf and you've ever been or heard of the PGA show, it is massive.
Oh, yeah.
It takes over the largest convention center that you could possibly ever go to here in Florida. And to think that it was here in the parking lot
it's just
is
awesome.
mind-boggling.
Well, it's just the history of this place, along with it being a Donald Ross design, recently restored. We're seeing some of that now because it's firm around, but the greens are the same size. The bunkering's awesome. They took it very seriously here that they restored this golf course of how it was originally. Like this they did the homework here, right? It wasn't just, hey, let's just go bulldoze everything and rebuild greens and do this. Like, they took the history of this place very seriously, and it's pretty cool. It's really cool, actually.
It is, and these greens are amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, these
really
tabletop type greens, you have to hit good shots or you are going to be chipping back at a lot of pins.
We're going from here to Pinehurst, so we're going to see a lot of this in the next,
next week. I love Pinehurst, and I'm really impressed so far what I've seen at this golf course.
Awesome, let's hit it. Good swing. You got a good caddy?
No shark. No.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my gosh. Safe from the sharks.
I think that's where you had to land.
Shark mouth, just like a shark mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bunker's not good. Or that one on the left either.
You can see that.
But that's a great way that they made a pretty, a flat par 3 intimidating.
Short par 3,
visually.
fun and visual, yeah. I love it. Pulled her a little. Catch a piece. All right, I think I got a long one. Wait,
you're okay. Good shot.
Yeah, I'll take it. That was solid.
I like this hole.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh my gosh, Jimmy, with that putter. How long have you been using that?
I just started with it last fall. You're gonna love it when you see this ball start falling in the hole.
I mean, I hope you can back it up. You have to if you're gonna use a putter like that.
Oh, Natalie, let's just do it right out of the gate. Oh, man, that felt pretty good. You know, it's funny, you told me about golf in St. Pete, Clearwater area when we got here, you know, a couple of years ago. And you were like, you can't believe how much golf is. I just didn't understand it, huh?
There's so much golf. I mean, I obviously have a lot of history here.
Yeah.
We have an LPGA event. My caddy is from Indian Rocks Beach right by Clearwater.
Yeah.
I've had a back surgery here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But just more than anything is there's such a variety of golf courses too. And we've seen, you know, quite a few of them together through the show, but you always think of Orlando or West Palm or Miami, you know, being these places that have incredible golf courses, but there are incredible golf courses here.
And private, public, a little bit of everything. Yeah, it's really good.
Well, this place, I mean, this is a hidden gem. You get to this golf course, I mean, the conditions here are perfect.
It's pretty. I mean, with it being a brand new restoration, it's awesome. All right, that's going to be outside the hole. I'm going to start caddying for you right now. I'll help you out.
I gave you the badge today.
Yep.
The new season
new caddy badge. There you go. Good birdie.
This is a good start to our play hole season.
Yeah.
Birding the first one.
Stuffing it right in there.
Okay, if you make this putt, I will say nothing more about your long putter.
Deal. Boom.
Oh. Wow.
Short putts are easy with this thing, I'm telling you, huh? Woo! Anybody want to buy this? It's for sale. Winner, winner.
You still lost the hole, though.
I did lose the hole, but it just feels so good to be.
It's like a victory lap.
More 18 holes after the break, presented by Blaster.
Welcome back to Blaster's 18 Holes. We are in Clearwater, St. Pete, Florida at Dunedin Golf Club.
Hole number 7 is called the Palms. It's a par 5, and right out of the gate, first thing you got to do is you got to squeeze it in between these fairway bunkers because you're not going to get home in 2 if you hit it in one of these things. Second shot into this green, long hitters can get there, but the one piece of advice I'll give you, do not knock it over this green. Ooh, baby, cut a little. Cut, and get up. All right, we're here on hole number 8, short par 4 here at Dunedin. Great experience so far, right?
Absolutely.
It's been really good. So you've spent time in St. Pete, Clearwater area a lot. Like, what do you do outside of when you had to play golf in events and stuff like that, or you had your back stuff?
I mean,
what do you like
the
for fun?
beach.
The beach is
not even
cool.
close. I love the water.
So
I mean, you have the intercoastal and you have the ocean. I love to paddleboard. I love to run on the beach. The beaches here are gorgeous, and they're all, you know, actually quite a bit different, you know, based on which area that you go to. And there's a huge stretch of beaches, but if you love to run or love anything around water, it's just absolutely beautiful.
So before you got here, the crew and I, we took a fishing charter out. We got to go out on a fishing charter, and we shot it. Well, it was before you got here. You were here a couple of, we can take it back out this weekend. We'll go. But Captain Nick was awesome, young guy. It's his business. He owns the boat. Young guy, it's his own business.
Take
care of. Oh my gosh, it was so
fishing.
Cool. So cool. Our whole crew wanted to, I caught a fish, by the way. How about that?
I need to see a picture of that.
Yeah, I do. I'll give you a picture. I'll give you a picture.
You actually did it?
I did. I held it. No, I caught it and I held it afterwards.
Wow,
yeah. Franny caught one too, our camera guy. It was fun. So, yeah, but I agree with you. It's just like there's so much golf to do, but there's so much more to do in this area too. I mean, the people from Visit St. Pete that bring us here, I mean, they try to expose us to everything. But we were talking yesterday too, the restaurants are really good here. I think St. Pete's a little different. Like St. Pete's a little more artsy and a little more, very eclectic and very, a little bougie, I'd say. But it's kind of cool because they're close, but they're different. All right, we got a lot to do. That means let's play some golf and get there. Ball. I think that's right where you want to hit it. Stinger. Should be all right.
Yeah, didn't hit anything. It's a good shot.
That's when it doesn't hit something, it's always good.
Good hole, huh?
Yeah. Sit. Sit. Not bad from there. Good putt. Wow, good speed. Good. I think I could give you the rest of that one.
Yes. You know what else I like about this golf course? People walking.
Yeah, there are people walking here.
That is just one of my favorite parts, is like you can get your own carry bag or you can take a cart, but you can actually, you know, all the tee boxes are close by the greens.
Yeah.
You can actually walk and enjoy golf.
Yeah, this is definitely walkable.
Because some of the new courses, right? Like
yeah,
they
you
just
can't
are
do it.
spread out and you've got long, huge, massive walks between holes. Good putt.
Oh, man. Told
give
you,
you that
I want
one.
to go with this thing.
Now that I've seen you, how good you putt with that thing.
The short thing,
I think,
give it to me. All right, let's finish
so
up
far,
this front nine.
I really like it.
This has been good.
Great conditions, good layout.
More Blasters 18 holes after the break. Welcome back to Blasters 18 holes. We're just outside of St. Pete, Clearwater at Dunedin Golf Club.
Hole number 9 is called the Midway. This is a very easy birdie par 4 that you're going to end your front 9 with. It's downhill. Pay attention to your tee shot because there's 2 bunkers that do come into play. And there is a greenside bunker that you got to pay a little bit of attention to, but this is definitely a hole you can birdie before you get to the halfway house.
All right, time to make the turn here. Hole number 10 is a par 5. It's a short one. You got to avoid the fairway bunker on the left off the tee. If you do, you're going to have a shorter shot into this green. If you don't get home in 2 tricky shots around the green, get it up and down, good birdie hole. Shot, Nat.
Made so many hops.
All right, Nat, hole number 11, making our way through this golf course. Really fun, you know, so we're gonna, like we talked about, going to Pinehurst, Donald Ross stuff. I don't know, like, I enjoy older golf courses. I know you too. We went to South Carolina last year, and at Santee, you're like, I just like older style golf courses. This is what the feeling it gets.
I really do. I like the older, more traditional style golf courses. There's a lot of things I love about this golf course. The fact that the tee boxes are close to the greens.
Yeah.
I like a golf course that you can walk, have an option to walk.
Yeah.
And that this is a very playable golf course.
Yeah.
There's not a whole bunch of, you know, just a little bit of everything that they're putting now into golf courses, which are fun and beautiful and scenic. I really like traditional classic golf courses where it's just about golf. You have to hit a good golf shot. Here you have to hit good golf shots, otherwise you're penalized immediately.
And the rugged look with the bunkers, you know, it's not the sand going all the way up the face, got the rugged look. I like that look, right? It looks natural to me.
It does.
Right, for sure. All right, let's hit it.
Closest to has to buy all the crew the hat from Pinehurst, between me and you.
All right. Deal.
Go down.
I'm just not sure about the number.
Oh, shit.
Honestly, that's what I was worried about, was like, is this the right number?
Oh, is that the right number? Oh,
Stop.
she just stuffed it.
Oh.
Cut.
Ooh, that's a good shot, though.
Cut.
He doesn't love you as much as
Get
I
up.
do.
Oh my God, that's gonna cost me, I think, right there. Sit.
Yeah, that was a better shot than I was expecting from him.
Thanks a lot.
I'll go measure it. Without question, I am closer, which means that you are going to be buying hats for all the crew, and not the like cheap standard hats.
Do you think they have cheap hats at Pinehurst, first of all?
No, but I know they have Melon or Adidas. Like, I want some $100, $200 a piece hats.
First of all, this is officially under protest because my ball sits on the putting surface and hers is on the frame.
My left foot is on the putting surface. There was no clarification about it being on. In fact, my ball actually should have moved back.
I know, I should have said that. Oh, didn't break.
But I love that they said, first we were cheering for Natalie to win, and then we realized that Jimmy might not pay his bet.
I pay my bets in all the years.
You always pay bets against me.
In all of our years, I paid every bet,
You have always
right?
paid off your bets.
I thought, thank you very much.
You
Thanks
have.
for verifying
I don't know if
that.
speaks to your character with your friends.
Thank you. I don't like these guys. They're not my friends. Oh my gosh, good putt.
I really wanted to rub it in for you.
Not only that, I'm going to beat you on the hole too, but I'll give you that.
What?
I'll give you that.
How are you going to beat me? You made a par.
I know, because I was saying you were going to miss that, but you didn't.
Oh my gosh, what is happening with
Good
you
par.
right now?
That hole cost me 6 hats, probably $300, $400
And
at Pinehurst.
Good hats.
More Blasters 18 holes coming after the break. I got to go make some money.
You're watching Blasters 18 holes.
Hole number 12 here at Dunedin Golf Club is a par 4, not too long. Drive it out in this area. You're gonna have a short club into the green, but again, beware. Some of these bunkers look like they're sitting right up on the green and are anywhere from 20, 30 to 50 yards away. Very deceptive to the eye. Hole number 13 here at Dunedin's a par 4, little dog leg left, shot up the hill, beautiful into the clubhouse. But what we wanted to show you here is the incredible bunkering here. It makes this golf course, but they're difficult. Unless you're Natalie Gulbis, I'd stay out of them.
Hole number 14 is a really fun hole. This is my favorite hole that we've seen so far because you got to pay attention the whole time. It looks like it's a risk reward hole, but it's not. It's a short par 4. You have to be smart on this hole and you have to pick your target very well because otherwise you're going to be in that water. So I want to hit something 240, 250 yards, but more towards the right side of this fairway, which is the widest part of the fairway, to make sure you have a shot still making birdie.
Good ball, Nat. Oh, that's perfect. Good job. Hole number 15 is a par 5. It's a short one you can get home in 2. Obviously, you got to carry it over this stuff right here, but the green is what this hole is all about. You could knock it on in 2 and still not make birdie. Cut on in there, honey.
Hole number 16 is a par 3 where you need to pay attention to this green. This green is over 40 yards from front to back, so you really need to focus on your club selection, otherwise you're going to have a heck of a long putt. There's a variety of ways to play the par 5 17th hole. I think it's best to play it as a 3-shot hole unless you crush a drive and you can get there with a rescue or an iron because it's pretty penalizing being in these bunkers or missing the green. But if you're gonna play it like the way that I did, you're just gonna have a wedge in and go ahead and get a birdie with one more hole to play.
Really good. Release back there. Oh yeah, look at that
Okay,
shot.
if I make birdie on this hole, I'm ditching 18 and going to the beach.
Going to the beach. All right, finishing hole here, hole number 18. Short par 4, not too tough. The green is what's difficult. As you've seen all day, the bunkers look like they're right by the green, but a lot of them are 30, 40 yards away from the green. That's the case here. 2-tier green. If the pin's on top, you got to get it there. Natalie already headed out to the Fenway for the 19th hole. She's probably getting a little beach time here in St. Pete, Clearwater, too. Welcome to the 19th hole, presented to you by Lipton Hard Iced Tea. And Natalie and I sit here on the hi-fi patio here at the Fenway Hotel. Fabulous.
It is. This is a really
gorgeous.
Historical, kind of a famous hot spot here. It's gorgeous.
It's awesome. I mean, a lot of history. I mean, obviously, we're sitting up here on the rooftop, which doesn't get any more beautiful than this right here. This place has history. You know, it has a lot of jazz history from back in the day. There was a radio station here, actually, in the 1920s. First one here in this area. So a lot of history of this hotel. You can tell as soon as you walk in, right? But in general, just small boutique hotel, it just gives you that good feel.
Yeah, this is a really cool spot.
Yeah. Speaking of good spots, the golf course today at Dunedin was newly restored. So if you've been there before, you haven't seen it like it is now. It's brand new. The city dumped $6.5 million into this project. You can tell it's got a little maturity to go to this point, but conditions were great. And you and I talked the whole day. Older style golf course that we just enjoy.
I love the golf course. The conditions, it was in phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
I mean, the greens are really good. However they restructured or redid the greens, they did a wonderful job with it. And I love the clubhouse. I loved coming up to 18 and having the cool backdrop of the clubhouse. They've obviously spent a lot of time and obviously money to update it, but it really shows.
Yeah, it was fun. And I love the bunkering and the looks of the bunkering. It's going to be very similar to when we go to Pinehurst. You'll see all that stuff. But no, in general, it's just, people were super nice there.
Yeah, the people were really nice. I had a really cool connection there with the head pro. Was actually a pro at a golf course in Sacramento, at a golf course called Cherry Island, and he used to let me hit range balls there for a big bucket of golf balls, like a full bucket for $2. Yeah. But it was really cool for me to get to see him.
He could not wait to come tell you that story.
I was really excited. And he told it to me, before 6 a.m. this morning, so that was great. I wasn't ready for it.
Well, and then finally, Visit St. Pete, Clearwater, the group here, that they bring us here second year in a row. I hope they bring us here the rest of our lives because there's so much golf to be played. But you spent a lot of time here. You know this area better than I do. I think I know it pretty well. But we talked about it on the golf course. So much to do, the beaches and everything like that. But Nat, I think the coolest thing to me, coming here for the second year in a row, the difference between Clearwater and St. Pete, right? And the cities are just different. They give a different vibe, but they're both great in their own ways.
I love Clearwater. There's always fun events down there, fairs and festivals. There's also always like a triathlon or some sort of sporting event, but there is so much to do, and the beaches are so beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, these are among my favorite beaches in Florida because I love to run on the beach.
Yeah.
And also, there's just so many water sports. I mean, you guys went fishing.
Yeah, we went fishing. The boat was awesome. I mean, there's just a lot to do,
A lot
right?
to do.
All right, now we have a lot of people to thank. We've had a great time here. We got a little more golf to be played here, but we've got some people to thank. The people here at the Fenway Hotel. This place is amazing. Come here. We're gonna have a little lunch after this and hang out. Also, people from Visit St. Pete. Visit St. Pete Clearwater. They brought us here for the second year in a row, and it's just been an amazing experience. I hope we come back forever, right?
We absolutely love coming down here, and so yes,
it's awesome.
Thank you to everybody that makes it possible.
Absolutely, and also we want to thank all of you for watching us this week on Blasters 18 Holes.